Come on, come on, live control room. Ba 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 ba. Live dashboard. Excellent connection. Excellent. Great. Okay. We are going to name this game Kerbal. We're gonna change the thumbnail. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, cool. We got a neat thumbnail. Should be going. Yeah. Alright. Well, we do need to dock. Okay, first thing first is docking. We gotta dock to vehicles in space over Kerbin. So we're gonna go open. We're gonna do simple sound, rescue this throwy thing, crazy enough. Big circle fly thing. Big circle fly thing. No. No, 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 no. You know what? No, we're doing don't save. We're doing an entirely new. What? I'm going to be so pissed. I own that. Yes, I do. Okay, it must be in decouplers. That's right. Oh, what's up, viewer? How are you doing? We're going to be doing some Kerbal Space Program, and I will be providing commentary about the whole thing. There! Ah! Docking node! Yes! Okay. So we got docking node. We're going to need a little bit of re-entry protection. We're going to go down to... Oh, we do need a little bit of monopropellant on this one, but we need, rigid attachment. Rigid attachment. All rigid attachment, yes, and the ablator can be, like, that low. Okay, so we got almost no ablator there. That's good. We need parachutes. Because you're gonna need a parachute if you go into space. One parachute should be enough. There we go. Parachute on the back of the spacecraft. Aerodynamics, do we need like a nose cone or something? Yeah, sometimes this works fine as a nose cone. I think the inlet is pretty good too. Why not? Because it's got a really small mass. Okay. Done. We've got an air inlet. It's totally unnecessary, but there it is. Do 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 do. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Okay. Nut decoupler. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, so we got some rockety things, and we're gonna go sea level. What are our delta V stats? Okay, sea level delta V 484 plus 888. That would be what, 1372. 1372. I'm getting lots of viewers. This is great. I should always use tons and tons of tags in my description thingy. 1300. Oh, we got yeah, we got enough delta V to get to space. We will go to space today. We put Jebediah Kerman in seat. Yes, we go to space today. Okay. Rocky 1. That's going to be the name of the rocket. Hopefully we don't see 5 iterations. It is the cheapest rocket to get to space that we could get reasonably into orbit. We're going to launch. We're going to put it into a low Earth orbit at around 75 kilometers, and then we're going to launch another one and do the exact same thing. We're going to dock them, rendezvous them, dock them, go back to mission control, see what we want to do from there. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so we turn on SAS, we throttle up, we hit ignite, we begin our gravity turn. Okay, and then we just turn off stability because we've got fins that'll keep us pointed straight, and this is going to curve us in the right direction. This is Kerbal Space Program Breaking Ground Expansion Pack. This is a really fun expansion pack, guys. We haven't been doing much robotics. I've been focusing more on getting the necessary funds to do the fun stuff. You know, it's just, yeah, it's a fun run. Oh, there we go. Really high and fast. Okay. Yikes. And when we get up to that apex, it's going to be 54 kilometers, so might as well just... Hey. I'm just going to... Yeah, let's do that. Thrusting sideways. Twisting sideways. That sounds pretty raunchy, pretty naughty there. Ugh. Okay. Jebediah is thrusting sideways quite a bit. We are going to get to orbit. Not the best flight profile, I would say. Launch profile for getting to orbit with reasonable efficiency, so I am going to there is going to be a Rocky 2. It's going to be a Rocky 2 with a better, lower stage. This is like the bare minimum that's required to get to orbit, if it even gets to orbit, which is a significant question. I'm not even going to try to push it more than, say, 74 kilometers in altitude. We've got 1,179 meters per second. That's plenty. That's going to be plenty, actually. So we are going to time accelerate until our apoapsis and then circular rise. Okay, and we are circularizing. We are circularizing the orbit. We are throttled up, approaching the apoapsis. We can even throttle down a little bit here. Let that apoapsis get a bit closer to us. Here's how you make a very nice, precisely circular orbit. You just, you bring that apoapsis close to your ship and control it with the throttle. Always keep it like 5 seconds out. Just controlling that throttle. Okay, we did that! We did that! We're going to launch another one! And then we perform rendezvous and docking. Yes, rendezvous and docking shall be performed. Okay. Yes, Valentina, you're, okay. You're okay. You're not the best pilot, but you're okay. You can't hold a pro-grade vector, but you'll do. Wow. Alex Viruet says, wow. What's wow? What's wow? That we made it to orbit? Yay! We made it to orbit! Wow! Okay. This is relatively early in our progression, and holy... Well, that's not the right vessel. I selected the wrong one on the launch pad. Okay, we'll try this again. That was the big circular flyy thing rocket. That's literally what I called it. Big circle flyy thing. Okay. Here, let's click on launch pad and see. Big circle flyy thing. Okay, let's go to, which one is it called? It was called Rocky 1. 6 stages. Valentina Kerman. Go ahead, launch. Woo! Yes, yes, that you made it to. Do you? By the way, do you play this game, Alex? I'm guessing if you do, and you probably have just started playing this game, because getting to orbit is the first step to everything in this game. It's not that's not to say it's easy. If you, especially if you're a little new to the game, getting to orbit can be incredibly difficult. He says yes again, so I'm guessing yes, you do play this game. You're having trouble getting to. Maybe it's the fact that I got to orbit on such a small ship. And admittedly, this is a pretty small rocket to actually get to orbit. But you get used to reasonable launch profiles, and fun stuff. Okay. Okay. So, I actually hold a record for the highest mass fraction to orbit in Kerbal Space Program. It was something like 28% or thereabouts. So 28% of the mass of the rocket actually made it into orbit, and that's yeah, that was the highest mass fraction to orbit. Oh, holy crap, what just happened? Okay, so the air intake just exploded, but that is totally okay, because, let's see, have fun playing your game. Wait, really? Okay. I am having tons of fun playing my game. And I guess that guy just left. Well, thanks for the chatting. If any, there's obviously one other person still watching, at least. So go ahead and go ahead and type in the chat. I will respond. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of me staring at the screen, occasionally talking about orbital mechanics, which is incredibly boring, unless you're me. So. We're in space. Yay! Okay. Alright, Valentina, take her away. Alright, periapsis. When the apoapsis and periapsis flip, that's when you cut your thrust. Okay. So I'm going to switch to the other one because these are both in very low orbits and the other one needs to slow down to catch up to that one. So I can't slow down to catch up to that one. I have to speed up to slow down to catch up to that one. Yes, it is very, very backwards. So I'll show you what I mean. Right? Because when you accelerate, you kick yourself into a higher orbit, which not only is a longer path around the Earth, but you actually end up traveling at a slower average speed, and therefore you your orbital period is much longer. So in one orbit, I want this to have traveled a greater distance. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to target prograde on my nav ball. I'm going to fire up that engine, and you're going to see, well, these things are coming about. Let me pass our intercept nodes here. Once I pass the intercept node, then it's a bit more meaningful when I fire up the engine. I have, just a little bit of fuel. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of fuel. So I'm going to do this in two orbits. I'm going to perform the rendezvous. And as long as I can perform the rendezvous, I do not need to worry about having enough fuel to drop back into the atmosphere. In fact, I can just use the engines from the other one. Of course, dropping back into the atmosphere from a low Kerbal orbit is not that difficult. But I can deplete all of my fuel trying to perform rendezvous with this craft, because the other craft does have fuel in it, and I can use it, because they both have docking nodes, to push both of them back into the atmosphere. Of course, I will need to undock at some point, and okay, I will need to undock at some point and perform another maneuver so I don't have two separate craft re-entering at the same time, because then that'll be difficult and they'll drift apart, and I could lose focus in the game on them and they could both disintegrate. So we're not doing that. We're just performing. We do have resource transfer available, so what I could just do is transfer half the fuel from one into the other, or balance the fuel out, but I can't really balance the fuel out because I only have the two fuel tanks, and balancing them out would not quite be right. Okay. So, in order to get them to rendezvous properly, let's see, 0.96, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's good. That's good. They're going to be very close at the intercept. Oh! Okay. Okay. Excellent. So now these two are flying at each other. And here's the funny thing. So I'm going to reduce my thrust to like that, so that I can very precisely tweak the nodes so that they're flying directly at each other. That's what I want, because I need them to fly directly at each other. Come on! Okay, decouple. Oh, they hit! Okay. It's okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. It's alright. This one, I'm just going to point at the other one. I'm going to switch over to the other one. I'm going to set that as the target. I'll fire up the engine just slightly. Just enough to give it the slightest bit of a nudge there in the right direction. Okay, should be good. 0.6 meters per second, that's plenty fast. Hey, I docked. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. Ta-da! Now these guys can smooch. Okay, let's go to Space Center. Let's go to Space Center and see what the next thing on the agenda is. Mission control. Explore Minmus. Yes, I'm going to explore Minmus. Complete return to Kerbal from a flyby of Minmus. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it in style. So, let's send our brave crew back to the Earth. Rocky 1, fly. Or not to Earth. Brave crewmen, you have proven docking. Okay. Which is not entirely necessary. There we go. We have thrown each other out of dockingness. Oh, this must be... yeah, the lesser pilot here. And we're just gonna fall. You can't come into the atmosphere too steep. There's no such thing as too steep. Fall right into that water. Boom. Whoa! Falling really fast towards the Kerbal. Woo! Okay, not falling as fast. Not falling as fast. Deployed the parachute. Still falling, not very fast. Falling, 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 falling. Parachute deployed. Falling really slowly. Falling. It's Trump coming back from space. I think we are going to make the best splash it's going to be the best splash landing. No other splash landing is as good as mine, even though it's a completely uncontrolled parachute descent. It's still the best, because I am the best. I am the best president ever. Okay, and we'll just recover that vessel. There we go, we recovered Valentina. Okay, nice short little orbital journey for you. You get a star. You get a star, Valentina, because you actually went to space and performed your duties as a pilot. Oh, heartburn. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Which means, we do this, we do that. We go Rocky 1 orbiting, and we bring you down wherever. The only thing I don't want to do is accelerating at 3 Gs, and we will be out of fuel in about 10 seconds. Well, no, not quite that long, more like now. Why is there still 11 meters per second listed on that rocket booster? That is ridiculous. How could there be 11 meters per second on the rocket booster? It depleted all of its rocketness. Okay, but we're going to fly down. And we're not going to hold any stability. We're just going to do a little ballistic trajectory here. The parachute has deployed. I don't know. I'm too rich to die. Oh no. Oh, hey, this isn't so bad. Yeah, not so bad. Okay, so we have performed our docking mission and recovered our Kerbals from the docking mission, which was a real easy mission. Gave us a little bit of science, I believe. Not a lot, but a little. Probably not even enough to get even one little thing on the thing. Okay, 46.5. Well, actually, yeah, that was it. Okay, so, you know what we could do? We could deploy some... What PC do you have? I have a custom build PC. It's a Phenom 2x6. It's like really, really crazy old. But it's got a really decent graphics card in it. I can't remember what kind, NVIDIA something. So, let's see. We're going to open up the Rolling Science ship here, and we're going to load it with no, we, okay. Inventory. We are going to, oh, interesting. Yes. Yes, I do want this on my rover. I want it on the underside of the rover. Right there. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I really do like that. You know what? Maybe right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'll, like, drive around and, like, analyze stuff. And then, I'm gonna load up this. Guess we're gonna put one of those in and one of those in. Let's see, where's this photovoltaic? Photovoltaic. Trained scientist. Should be, should have, like, a scientist, like, set up all the... Isn't that how it works? An engineer certainly will, Okay, so, power units produced, 1. Power units required, 1. What? What? So I want to have, like, a base here. I want to, like, deploy something interesting, but unfortunately, I don't know if I can quite do that. I know I have to have an engineer set up that, and I'm not sure if having a scientist helps at all with the stuff. So we're going to have a scientist on board. Where's our best scientist? Harbus! You're a good scientist. You're going to set up the stuff that isn't an engineer. So we're going to save Rolling Science. We're going to leave. We're going to come back to it. But I think in the technology, in the R&D department, it actually says that you have to have scientists. So, please allow trained scientists, not designed to pirate movie channels from nearby satellites. Please allow trained scientists to deploy for best results. So the Communitron probably needs to be deployed by an engineer. Let's see, what about this one? The Weather Analyzer. Nope, please allow trained scientists to deploy for best results. How about the Light Scanning Array? A piece of engineering and design, a masterpiece of engineering is capable of independent work on distant planets. Okay. What about this? Needs a deployed power unit to operate. Can be left together. So, what does this mean when I hover over our chief engineer, Leslie? Okay, effects. Provides repair skills. Excellent. Repack parachutes. Increases resource converter efficiency. Increase drill efficiency. Engineer can repair. And science generation rate 1%. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and deploy that one. Science. Just gonna put these in there. Just as more experiments within the game. I'm experimenting in the game, and we're just going to save this, and we're going to launch it. We're going to take it out to one of those crazy trees out there, and we're going to try to, like, get some science off the tree. That would be cool, and then I don't know, whatever. What the heck? Okay, we're just gonna hit the brakes here. I don't care. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. What was going on there? Ah, that was insane. I was able to drive that just fine before. Okay. Track ladder. Save. Launch. Okay. We're going to drive around using rover wheels. I haven't done that in a long, long time. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty cool. Yee! Not the most stable things. But, hey, if they get me up to speed. Oh, wow. Whatever. Ah, 10.9 meters per second! Badass! Yeah! There's like not even trees out there. Okay, I can travel reliably at 3. Whoa! Okay, let's not try to steer at 3 times time acceleration. That's just a bad idea. Okay. 2 times time acceleration's bad enough. Ooh, it's awful. Wow, there's like no resistance when I do this. Wow. It's really quite a thing. Okay, we're about to hit the hill. And these wheels even provide enough torque to get me over the hill? Oof. Ridiculous. Oh, finally. Hell's petering out. Oh, I'm out of batteries. Whew. Woo! What happened there? Okay. Well, let's just say that it is time to get our inventory out. Alright, Bill. Let's see. You should definitely take care of that. Okay. Huh, interesting. So, I suppose I should place the part. Okay. So, remove the helmet and the neck ring. F is interact. Pick up, disable part, reset camera, and camera. Okay, let's see. What does your backpack say? No, those numbers don't change, but it is a cool backpack. I like it. Okay, we're gonna switch over to... Huh. Power units produced 2. Interesting. Okay, let's switch over to Harbus. Harbus, you can EVA. Oh, you need to transfer. Now you can EVA, Harbus. Okay, yeah. Now you can go ahead, and I want you to take one of those power things. We're going to see what happens when you try to deploy it. Okay, so you put that right there. And because you walked through the place you were trying to put it, it bounced up into the air and came down and fell and broke. Great. Okay, so now you gotta go back up and get the other one. Okay. Fair enough, this is why we brought 3. 4, actually. Ah, excellent. Power units produced. Module enabled true. Huh. Power units produced 1. Okay. Now let's have our engineer come over here and pick up part. And if you deploy it, where's the interact portion? You were able to interact with this one. Okay. What? What? Interesting. Power units produce 2. That one's producing 2. Does it produce them over time? Okay. Let's, got 5 of those things. Okay. Place it there. Alright. Huh. Pickup part. Guess you don't need to climb up on top of that thing. You can just, let's place this one far away. Okay, now if it's, what, close to one of these things, it works just fine. Connection state not connected. Oh, F is interact. Okay. So F is interact. Power state not applicable. Okay, because you, Bill Kerman, are an engineer, and you shouldn't be setting up science experiments, so you... should be giving it to... And maybe these only work off-world. I recover these peoples. These peoples. Okay, he's gonna put all this stuff away and then we're gonna recover it. That'll be that. Whoa! Okay, that was crazy. What the hell are you doing? Oh, that's why. Because your inventory is already good. Thanks a lot for that. Alright,